Hey, everybody, this your girl Chanel. Your girl, yep, the girl that's out of the box. Yes, the girl from Philly living in Tampa. How you doing? How you doing? I said I would be back every Thursday. So here go your girl. I'm back. I'm a girl of my word. Yes, I am. Now, you know what? Let's get in it because I'm not going to be on here long. I just wanted to ask a question. I want to ask a question to provoke thought. That's it. Yep. To provoke thought, something that make you want to think about it. That's all. When I end this, I want you to be thinking about it. That's it. I come to provoke thought today. That's my assignment. That's all I'm coming on here to do is to provoke thought. I was asking myself, what can we talk about today? What can I share with you guys today? I was like, nothing. But you the one saying you gonna be on here every Thursday. You got nothing to talk about. What's up, girl, with that? But right before I got on, right before I decided, because I was gonna come on and just sit. Because I need to be a woman of my word. So if I said I'll be on here Thursday, I was gonna be on here. And if I had to just I'll walk around and just let y'all just see me. That's what I was going to do. But this is what came up, y'all. Living in a moment. That statement just kept saying, that's all I kept hearing. Living in the moment. What does that really even mean to live in a moment? So you know me, I Googled it. And and one of the things that stood out to me when I Googled it was not living in the past, not thinking, not stuck on the past, not even looking at your future, but looking at right now. And they said on Google, when you look at your right now, you just enjoying that time. You enjoying right now. You're not living in fear. You're not living in doubt. You are enjoying that moment. You are in that moment. And a lot of times we are in the moment physically, but we're not conscious of the moment. We're not enjoying the moment. We're not even thinking about the moment. We're not even realizing the moment. We're not embracing the moment, as one of my friends, Prophetess B. Dukes, would say. Let's embrace. You're not embracing the moment. You're letting that moment pass. And a lot of times we let moments pass in our life. And one of the biggest gifts we got is time. And knowing that time is a gift, knowing it's time, you don't get it back. I don't get back the second that just went by. It's over. It's history. So knowing that, I thought about how much time in my life that I experienced without embracing the moment, without taking time to be in the moment and utilizing that moment to celebrate, to smell the roses, to have a conversation, to meditate, to smile in that moment. So I say to you, how often do you embrace the moment that you're in? We say all the time, we hear the statement, living in the moment. But how often do you really live in the moment? How often? That's something really to think about, living in the moment. And to not only think about it, but do it. Just do it 1 minute. Just be conscious of this moment I'm going to live in. This moment I'm going to embrace. This moment I'm going to look at my space. Yeah, the space that I'm in, I'm going to look at it. This moment I'm going to listen to what I say. This moment I'm going to listen to whoever's talking to me. Really listen. And so I believe me asking this question, how often do you live in the moment? I believe it's a thought to it's something to think about. How often do I live in the moment? How often do I embrace that moment? How often do I celebrate that moment? That moment could even be a time of learning. You learned something new today. If you learned something new, sometimes we learn and say, okay, I learned that. But have you ever sat in what you learned? What you mean by that, Chanel? Okay. Once you learn it, have you ever had an aha moment about it? Have you celebrate learning something new? That's what I'm saying. Because a lot of times we learn stuff and keep it moving. But no, learn it and celebrate. This one good thing I learned today. Wow. I learned today this new thing. It's awesome. Even learning a new word, even learning a new way of going somewhere. We go the same way. Sometimes we become real routine in the things we do. And one day you may want to say, let me go another way. Because in going that other way, you just may embrace that moment. You may embrace what you see different. You may embrace it. You may. Or you may just live that moment. I mean, just exist in that moment, not live in it. You just exist in it. You just move through it. How often are we going to move through things instead of sitting back and really embracing what I see, embracing what I smell? Speaking of smell, you're going to hear me sniff a little bit. Allergies, that's all it is allergies. But, let me get back. Smelling that thing. Embracing that thing, loving that. Hey, seeing what's good about it. You get what I'm saying? Seeing what's good about it. See why it was created. You ever had something? Let's think about this. I got a new phone. I believe this phone offers a lot of stuff. I only probably use 10% of the phone, if that, because I have not embraced it in wholeness. Everything it can do, everything that is built to do, I may never embrace it. I may never use it to its full capacity. And that's what I believe this statement did for me. It had me thinking when they say live in the moment, am I operating in my full capacity for that moment? Am I engaged in that moment with my full intention? Sometimes you could be doing 5 things at once. And so something you miss of getting the fullness out of it because you're doing 5 things at once. So now think about, what can I have done different with the moments that I've been in? How could I have utilized that moment to its fullness? Again, like I say, the cell phone, we use it for some stuff, but not all. But guess what? You bought it for all that fancy stuff, but we don't use it all the stuff that you can use it for. So I say again, are you living in the moment? Are you enjoying and embracing your moment? Are you in your moment not worrying about the past? Are you in your moment not worrying about what's going to happen in the future? Are you in that moment enjoying that moment, that time? Or is your mind all over the place? Is a bunch of apps open in your mind? Like the phone, you got all these apps. Or is a bunch of apps open in the time that you're supposed to enjoy one moment? But you got all the apps open. And you all know when you have a bunch of apps open, it's using data. It's running down your battery. It's running down your battery. Because everything is going on in the background. That's good for me. Everything is going on in the background. When everything's going on in the background, running your energy down, running your life battery down, because it's energy just being drawn out of you, and you can't enjoy your moment. You can't enjoy the moment you in because so much is grabbing you. So much is taking your energy. So much distraction, taking your energy from that moment. It's taking it. Things that happened in the past is taking the moment away from you. It's taking your thought pattern back instead of here in the moment, y'all. We are in the moment. Now that we know we are in the moment, what are we going to do with that moment? Because guess what? Again, you don't get it back. You do not get that moment back. So I believe in valuing when we start seeing things and learning and being conscious to it, we will value it more. So I wonder, after this video, can we have our thought where we value this moment? I'm going to intentionally value this time. I'm going to intentionally value it. I'm going to intentionally pay attention. I'm going to intentionally do it. I'm cutting off all the apps of this world, all the things, all the conversations I left open. All the things that I supposed to did today before this time. I'm cutting that all off. And I'm giving my full attention to the moment. Have you ever heard someone say, this person makes me feel like I'm the only one in the room? When you hear people say that, and if you ever felt like that I'm the only one in the room, somebody made me feel that way, you feel so important. So I say that to you about your moments. Look at them that way too. Stay focused on the moment that you have. That's your life. That's part of your life. That's part of your journey. Nobody knows your day where you will no longer be on this earth. So take every moment. And you hear people say, smell the roses, but truly take every moment and live in it. And I promise you, some of us never ever realized we wasn't living in moments. I promise you. I promise you, if you be honest with yourself, you will realize I didn't take advantage. I didn't embrace every moment that was given to me. So I would say to you, practice intentionally. Grab that moment, embrace that moment, live in that moment, have a conscious mindset in that moment. I'm consciously paying attention. And I'm going to tell you something. If you do it, you may be talking to someone that you did not know that had what they had in them and on them. Yeah. And it could be your husband. It can be your children. It can be your coworker. It can be your boss. It can be your friend. It can be your neighbor. It can be many people, because now you are conscious to the moment and everybody that's in your moment and the conversation you're holding. You will pay attention more and you can see things. You can see the greatness on them. You can understand a little bit better where they're coming from. I'm telling you, it's something about the moment. I don't know why that was the topic for the day, but I know that's what I heard. Talk about living in the moment. Because we got to learn to live in the moment. You know, I lost a lot of people this in 1 week. A lot of people I know, passed away. And I believe that's part of me saying what I'm saying today is live in the moment. Live in the moment. Love hard. Not only love hard, forgive. Forgive. Forgive, forgive, forgive. Because everybody gets one life. And it's not important to hold grudges. It's not necessary to hold grudges. It's not important to even win. Because a lot of times we think, I won. I won. I won this battle. Sometimes, just sometimes, it ain't worth winning the battle. It's worth the relationship. Sometimes it's worth the relationship. It's worth not only the relationship, it's worth teaching other people who's watching, because somebody's always watching. Someone is always paying attention, and that's your opportunity to teach love. There's no way you can love without forgiveness. There's no way you can love without forgiveness. God, forgiveness is so important. So don't waste your time and your moments in grudges. Don't waste your time and your moments trying to prove a point and win a battle. Don't waste your time in that. Instead, spend your time in love. Waste is negative. Spending is positive. Let's spend our time in love. Let's waste our time on nothing. Waste your time on nothing. When I say nothing, waste your time on nothing. Get rid of nothing and spend your time in love. Yes. And you will enjoy your moments when you are full of love and forgiveness. Let's forgive. Let's embrace. Let's love. Let's laugh, because you know I gotta laugh. Let's laugh and let's enjoy our time on this earth. Enjoy the time you are granted to spend with somebody else. Yeah. Yes. You are important, but also the other person is important too. You're definitely important. But the person that's in front of you is important too. Don't ever think you are important and another is not. They are important. Now, it may come a time where, okay, you separate from seasons of whatever relationship you're in. That's fine. But they always still are important people. They always still valuable. And so we got to understand that. We got to understand the value of people. We got to understand the value of time. We got to understand the value of embracing. We got to understand the value of your moment. You don't get those moments back. And once we realize we don't get moments back, we will be conscious of what we do in those moments. Yes, be conscious of what we do in those moments. Are we going to criticize all during those moments that we have? Are we going to be angry in those moments that we have? Are we going to be judgmental in those moments that we have? Are we going to embrace them and choose to love in those moments? Love in those moments and learn in those moments. How about that? We love in those moments and we learn in those moments. Yeah. Let's wake up wanting to learn something. Let's wake up wanting to love. Because that's what we are. We're supposed to be. We're supposed to be loving. Yes. So again, y'all, are you embracing your moments? Are you embracing the moments that you have? Are you making those choices to love instead of hold grudges? Are you making those moments? Are you embracing those moments where you're not looking for the bad in it? You're looking for what's good in it, or what can I learn from it? What can I learn? What can I learn from this moment? So I believe that's living on purpose and living in the moment. In the moment, when you intentionally looking for what I can learn in this moment, or not only what I can learn, who I can love in this moment, who I can forgive in this moment. That part. All right. So I'm not going to be on here long. I think I'm done. I do want to share a couple of things before I get off. She's out of the box. Listen, I'm on my phone. today. And by me being on my phone today, I don't know how this video gonna look when I post it. But I'm trying to use all the avenues I got, all the tools I got to see what works. Because that's another thing. Don't stay stuck, y'all. Sometimes you need to venture out. You need to get off that porch sometime. You need to go where they say where no man's been before. You need to venture. So I'm venturing out. I'm trying to see if this works. If it don't work, that's fine. I'll go to something else. That's fine. Not only I'll go to something else, it's necessary to try new things. And so this time I'm on my phone, hoping it works. Not only am I on my phone, y'all, listen, I said, get ready. It's finna, you get ready to record. Listen, look, y'all, one of my earrings off. That's one of my bloopers, y'all. And I said, well, I look at me with no earring. So I got my earring here, but I forgot to put it back on. That's fine. That's a blooper. I share my bloopers. I share my bloopers. That's one of them. It's that. And then I'm telling you, not only that's my blooper, I'm like, okay, now I'm sniffing on these on here. Not only I'm sniffing, y'all, my throat started itching. I refuse to cough because I know how people feel. And look, I'm not even in your house. I'm not even around you. I'm in my own house. But I said, oh no, can't cough. Not in this season, you can't cough. People say stuff now. Oh, she sick. What's going on? Oh, keep away. So, that was something. So my throat was itchy, but I made it through, y'all. I made it through. And I was like, I want to cough. But I couldn't. So that's something. Another thing, I thank you again. Every time I just want to talk to you, like I always say, I thank you all for coming on. I thank you for sharing. I thank you for subscribing. I thank you for even believing in. Let me hear what this girl got to say. Yeah. And one thing about it, and I hear my daughter saying two things for sure. Listen, so funny. But anyway, one thing about it is I never ever, because I say I'm out of the box, and because I know I'm out of the box, and because I believe I'm out of the box, I never want to be routine. Never want to be routine. I want to give you all what I got. That's it. I want to give you what I got. So in that, I got a surprise for y'all on the next video. Yes, I do. I got a surprise. My little, what you call it? Mine was, creativity was going. And I said, oh, this going to be good next one. So the next one, y'all, you must come on. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Trust and believe it's going to be good. Now, enjoy your day. I want to provoke thought. So in provoking thought, I'm saying to you right now, do you live in the moment? If you don't, that's okay. Start. Yeah, start living in the moment. You can start right now. You can start soon as you start watching this. Start. You can start now. But really now, by looking at me, there's some things that you could have got in this moment. You could have laughed in this moment. You could have had provoking thoughts in this moment. You could have also had an opportunity just to observe. What's she doing? Who she thinks she is? You got all those moments to do all that. But that can be a negative way to handle your moment you got. Or you could say, do that, girl. Do that, girl. I can see you, girl. You can say it. It's your choice. It's your choice. It's your choice. Like the song you say, do what you want to do. It's your thing, girl. Yeah, that's it. Now, and another thing, y'all. My daughter put some lashes on me because my last video, if you go back, I closed my eyes 1 minute and baby, when I tell you my lashes, it looked like I had one lash just because my lashes are so short. And listen, what y'all think about these lashes? Should I spruce it up and wear lashes? Because she put some lashes on. And I'm like, I hope they ain't hanging off or anything like that. So yeah, daughter put lashes in. Let me tell you what that means to me. She invested in my She's Out of the Box YouTube page. She invested by just helping me out a little bit, coming through for me. And that's another thing. Start investing in your friends. Start investing in your family, and start investing in people. Period. That you really, really enjoy or you believe in them. And investment ain't always money. Investment can be, hey, let me help you out with this. Investment can be, hey, I see you. I see you. You doing you. I see that. Investment can be a positive comment. Investment can be letting somebody, again, like I said, I see you. You know, do that. Start investing. Take initiative today to invest in somebody. It can be a love phone call. Hey, just called to say I love you. That's an investment. That's an investment in a person that's probably feeling down today, feeling unloved. You just showed them. You just lifted up their day. You just made them smile. You just made them believe that somebody does love me. So I say to you, invest in each other, invest in your family, invest in your friends, invest in you, invest in you. That's important. That's very important. So enjoy the rest of your day. Again, I can't say it. I can't say it a zillion times. I can't stop saying it. I will say, live in the moment. Love in the moment, embrace in the moment, think in the moment, think. Y'all will see me all the time because I just know there's power in here. So think in the moment. Do not again waste another moment of your life. Not again. Don't waste it, sis. Don't waste it, bruh. Live in the moment. Enjoy your moments. Not only enjoy your moments, live outside of the box. Live outside. Be free. Okay? I love doing what I do. I will tell you to love you and love yourself hard and love others hard. Okay? All right. Just thinking outside the box. And this is your girl again, Chanel. She's out of the box. Subscribe, y'all. Comment. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. It's something. Some of us never been asked what you want. But when somebody asks you what you want and you don't say, don't get mad. Don't get mad at them because somebody asked you. You finally got somebody to ask you. Finally got somebody who wants to help, wants to stick with you, wants to say something to you, want to hear what you got to say. And then if you don't embrace that, you don't accept that, don't get mad. Okay? All right. Stay tuned. Next Thursday. Surprise for you next Thursday, y'all. Surprises for you next Thursday. Share. Subscribe. All righty. Enjoy your day. She's out of the box. This your girl, Chanel.